The city hums in muted gold outside. Rain traces pass down the glass. I sit with the quiet you left behind and let the evening slowly pass. Soft light through the window falls on me, carrying the warmth I still keep. In this gentle space between the dark and day, your quiet love still finds its way. The clock moves slower than my thoughts. Each second holds a memory of hands that once reached out for mine, in the softest kind of company. Soft light through the window falls on me, carrying the warmth I still keep. In this gentle space between the dark and day, your quiet love still finds its way. No need for words to fill the air. The silence knows you better than I do. It wraps around the empty chair and stays until the morning breaks through. Soft light through the window falls on me, carrying the warmth I still keep. In this gentle space between the dark and day, your quiet love still finds its way. Your quiet love still finds its way. Even when the room is empty, even when the night runs long, there's a softness in the corners where your presence still belongs. The air remembers how you moved, the light still holds the shape of you. I feel you in the quiet spaces. In everything I almost do, I leave the window slightly open, just to let the evening in, as if the wind might carry pieces of the peace you used to bring. You stay in the spaces between my thoughts, in the pause before I fall asleep. You stay like a quiet promise that the heart was never meant to keep alone. You stay in the softest part of silence, in the places words can't reach. You stay without asking for anything. You simply stay, you stay. I don't reach for the phone tonight, I don't need the words to come, just the feeling of you near me, is enough to make the darkness hum. Your name still rests behind my teeth, your calm still settles in my chest. Some people leave and take the light, but you left something that feels like rest. The clock keeps moving without rushing, the shadows stretch across the floor, and somehow in this quiet hour I feel you closer than before. You stay in the spaces between my thoughts, in the pause before I fall asleep. You stay like a quiet promise that the heart was never meant to keep alone. You stay in the softest part of silence, in the places words can't reach. You stay without asking for anything. You simply stay, you stay. Some love shout across the distance, some love burns and then it fades, but yours just settles in the silence and decides that it will stay. It doesn't need to be remembered, it doesn't need to be explained. It lives inside the smallest moments and never asks to be renamed. It stays when the house is darkest, it stays when the morning feels too far. It stays like a gentle habit the heart no longer needs to guard. Final. You stay in the spaces between my thoughts, in the pause before I fall asleep. You stay like a quiet promise that the heart was never meant to keep alone. You stay in the softest part of silence, in the places words can't reach. You stay without asking for anything. You simply stay, you stay. You stay, you stay, you stay. The lamp is low, the pages blur, my mind keeps drifting far from home. Every line I try to focus on turns into the way you spoke my name. The clock ticks softer than my breathing, the room feels warmer than it should. I close the book and let the quiet pull me deeper into you. I trace the edge of an old sweater, still folded on the chair nearby. It holds a little of your presence, like a secret only night can find. These late night thoughts of you come softer than the rain. They settle in my chest so quietly and somehow ease the weight. They don't demand a single answer, they don't ask me to explain. They simply rest against my heartbeat and stay until the morning fades. I hear the city breathing slowly through the half-open window frame, but all I really notice now is the way you used to say my name. The kettle cooled an hour ago, the tea went untouched on the shelf. I smile at nothing in particular and feel you closer to myself. Some nights I try to push the feeling back into the quieter parts, but it returns with gentle footsteps and sits down softly in my heart. These late night thoughts of you come softer than the rain. They settle in my chest so quietly and somehow ease the weight. They don't demand a single answer, they don't ask me to explain. They simply rest against my heartbeat and stay until the morning fades. Not every feeling needs a name, not every night needs to be filled. Some moments only ask to be felt and gently held. They don't arrive with heavy footsteps, they don't announce the hour they came. They just appear when lights are lowest and leave the heart a little changed. I used to fear the empty evenings, thinking silence meant alone, but now I know the quiet carries everything I've ever known of home. These late night thoughts of you come softer than the rain. They settle in my chest so quietly and somehow ease the way. They don't demand a single answer, they don't ask me to explain. They simply rest against my heartbeat and stay until the morning fades. They stay until the morning fades. They stay. They stay. There's a tenderness inside the missing, a quiet ache that doesn't sting. It just reminds me that I cared in the softest kind of way. It lives beneath my everyday emotions, in the pause between two thoughts. It doesn't rush or ask for answers, it simply stays where it belongs. I feel it when the light turns golden, I feel it when the room grows still. It never tries to pull me under, it only shows me what was real. This gentle lake still wears your name. It doesn't ask for anything, it just sits beside me in the evening, like a friend who understands. It doesn't need to be forgotten, it doesn't need to be explained. It rests against my quiet heartbeat and stays through every changing day. I don't try to push it further, I don't try to make it leave. Some feelings are meant to linger, like the scent of rain on leaves. It comes when songs play in the background, it comes when silence fills the space. It never makes the night feel heavier, it only softens what remains. Some nights I almost thank it softly for keeping something pure and true. It holds the best of what we shared without demanding something new. This gentle lake still wears your name. It doesn't ask for anything, it just sits beside me in the evening, like a friend who understands. It doesn't need to be forgotten, it doesn't need to be explained. It rests against my quiet heartbeat and stays through every changing day. Not every ending has to break us, not every distance has to hurt. Some loves simply change their shape and stay inside the heart. They turn into a quiet knowing, they turn into a softer light. They teach the soul that missing someone and still feel warm. Instead of sharp, I used to fear the empty spaces, thinking absence meant the end. But this gentle ache keeps proving that some connections never bend. This gentle ache still wears your name. It doesn't ask for anything. It just sits beside me in the evening, like a friend who understands. It doesn't need to be forgotten. It doesn't need to be explained. It rests against my quiet heartbeat and stays through every changing day. It stays through every changing day. It stays. It stays. Today the light felt warmer somehow, even though the sky was gray. I caught myself smiling at nothing and thought of you that way. The ordinary turned a little softer. The morning moved a little slow. A quiet kind of happiness arrived without needing to show. It settled in the smallest moments, and the steam rising from my cup, and the way the curtain gently moved when the afternoon wind woke up. There's a soft joy in the quiet when I remember how we were. It doesn't need a celebration. It just lives inside the calm. It doesn't ask for grand occasions. It doesn't need the world to see. It simply stays beneath my breathing and keeps a gentle hold on me. The kettle sings, the room feels full, though no one else is here. Some happiness is made of memories that never disappear. I find it in the half-read pages, in the song that plays too low, in the way the evening light still finds the places you used to go. It doesn't come with loud arrivals. It doesn't leave when day is done. It simply rests inside the silence, like a quiet, steady sun. There's a soft joy in the quiet when I remember how we were. It doesn't need a celebration. It just lives inside the calm. It doesn't ask for grand occasions. It doesn't need the world to see. It simply stays beneath my breathing and keeps a gentle hold on me. I used to chase the louder feelings, thinking love should always burn. But the deepest ones are quieter and teach the heart to learn. They don't demand to be the center. They don't require a perfect stage. They grow inside the simplest hours and gently fill the empty space. Now I welcome every soft reminder, every unexpected little piece, because this joy that lives in quiet is the kind that never leaves. There's a soft joy in the quiet when I remember how we were. It doesn't need a celebration. It just lives inside the calm. It doesn't ask for grand occasions. It doesn't need the world to see. It simply stays beneath my breathing and keeps a gentle hold on me. It keeps a gentle hold on me. It stays. It stays. keep the best of what we shared, folded carefully inside, not as something I am missing, but as something that still shines. It lives between my quiet moments and the spaces no one sees, a gentle collection of soft memories that still belong to me. I don't open them too often, I don't need to look too long. Just knowing they are safely held is enough to keep me strong. I'm holding what remains of us in the softest part of me, not to pull the past back closer, just to let it gently be. I'm holding what remains of us, like a light that never dims. It doesn't ask to be rewritten, it simply stays within. Some days it feels like gratitude, some days it feels like peace. Either way it keeps me company when the night refuses sleep. I find it in a half-remembered smile, in a song we used to know, in the way the evening settles when the world begins to slow. It never tries to take me backward, it never makes the present small. It just reminds me I was given something beautiful and real. I'm holding what remains of us in the softest part of me, not to pull the past back closer, just to let it gently be. I'm holding what remains of us, like a light that never dims. It doesn't ask to be rewritten, it simply stays within. Love doesn't always need a future to still be true and real. Some of it becomes a quiet home the heart can always feel. It turns into a softer knowing, it turns into a steady grace. It stays when everything has shifted, and still leaves a gentle trace. I used to think that letting go meant emptying every space, but holding what remains of us is another kind of peace. I'm holding what remains of us in the softest part of me, not to pull the past back closer, just to let it gently be. I'm holding what remains of us, like a light that never dims. It doesn't ask to be rewritten, it simply stays within. It simply stays within. It stays. It stays.